Look, it's getting playbook.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. It is the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and goal. Here we go. With the fullback trying to power it home. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. On play action, Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Dragons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Dragons will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here we go. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout for injury. Now a 3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Pierce. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
All right.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Now Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st down for Aaron. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. On 2nd down, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Pierce. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. Give him 16 there and a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is picked off by the 1st rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. And the Tigers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's going to be caught. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Back north. Hey, 88. Hey, Mike.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. A pass caught by Saquon. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers going up top again. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Reichard's kick is good. And his guys will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Daniil Hunter with the stop. They face second down and 7. Here's Rodgers. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. Rodgers to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. On third down, Rodgers. That's going to be picked off by the rookie from Georgia, Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. He'll take this down to the 23. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here now, third and 5. On play action, Stroud. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll put Addison in motion. "16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down.
That's good for
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken at the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
7 Pirates. Check go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Reichert. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Here's Berrios on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set, go.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Stroud to throw. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score! Game on! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Dragons! The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. straight ahead with Barkley. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They proved much the best in this one. To get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg